Hello, my name is Brian Davis and I'm the Superintendent of Holland Public Schools. I'd like to thank you for taking the time to read our insert in the Holland Sentinel about events and news happening across our school system. Today I'd like to share with you an interesting parallel, and to do that we're going to travel to the wonderful country of Honduras. Behind me you can see the Choluteca Bridge. The Choluteca Bridge was built in the 1930s by the U.S. Army Corps engineers. Honduras was on a quest to be able to develop a strong infrastructure to support commerce and trade. 150 bridges were built during that time period. Unfortunately, in 1988, Hurricane Mitch came through the Caribbean and dropped 36 inches of rain into the country of Honduras. The result was this. You can see that fundamentally, through the storm, the river changed. Engineers have taken a look at the Choluteca Bridge and have defined that it's still structurally sound. The infrastructure is still there, but the river is fundamentally moved. No longer can the people of Honduras traverse across this bridge to get from one side to the other. I'm wondering what the parallel might be to public education today. We can go back to the early 1930s and say that public education was serving us very well. We were still in the midst of a strong industrialized nation. As we find ourselves now in the 21st century, the role of public education still remains fundamentally to prepare all citizens and all students to be productive citizens of our community here in Holland, Michigan. But how we're getting from one point to another is changing, and we have to be mindful of that. What we were preparing students for in 1930 looks fundamentally different than what we're preparing students for today in 2013. So even though the structure of public education is still fundamentally sound, the activities that we are doing in our schools each and every day must look different. We have to approach our curriculum differently. We have to approach instruction differently. We have to be mindful of the 21st century skills that we're preparing all students to do. Otherwise, we're starting on one end of the bridge and moving to another and not able to get across the river that's now been shifted below us. So I invite you to join us as we continue our quest in Holland Public Schools to transform public education so that we're ensuring that we're preparing all students to be competitive in an increasingly global international marketplace. Thank you.